Is February 12th, 2025. Yesterday on the 11th, oh God, I go into Golden Corral in Belgium Village. Some guys are talking. Will said he's tired of that church having people make up all kinds of stuff, and people are making fun of him now. Well, it serves you right. They've been making fun of you for years. And it serves you right. Okay? It serves you right. Okay, later on I go to Walmart 62. There's guys behind me. They say she actually don't know what's really going on. It's been a lot of us just following around making fun of her. Well, they already know it's a drug cartel, honey. Will said he's tired of these people making fun of him for falling for all this. He said he may just sell her. For one thing, I'm almost 58. I'm old. And no good organs in here, so don't bother. And then the weird mail order bride thing of trying to have men pick out a new wife and then you grab them and sell it to them. I've been raped and tortured, human trafficked. I may put up with these idiots saying stuff in stores and walk off because they can't act right in public. But I don't take much crap from my boyfriend. Like the 3 they tried to sell me to on August 13th, 24. She's too uncontrollable for what we need. Tough noogies. You didn't have the small man syndrome, you wouldn't be hurting women. Learn to act right. You could find one on your own. Okay. See, this whole thing. Now, we're going to, like I put in the last video, Agent John, you're not incompetent, right? You don't have a competency problem. You're not special needs, right? They didn't drug you. You weren't incapacitated, right? You didn't hit your head. You weren't delusional. You were in your full faculties. When I called the hotline, when you picked up my case, you knew it was illegal to go tell on a victim calling for help, right? And you did understand and comprehend the actions of your doing. That you were telling on a victim calling for help, and you were obstructing justice and tampering with a witness. You knew that, right? And then you were accessory to crimes. You understood the charges you would be applied to for doing what you were doing, right? And you understood, you already told everybody, right? You are not special needs. You're not mentally incompetent. You weren't drugged. You weren't incapacitated. You weren't drunk. You didn't hit your head. There wasn't something wrong with you. You were in your full sense and capability of knowing what you were doing, right? That you were obstructing justice and tampering with one of the major FBI cases. If you Google FBI nationwide human trafficking scam, whole page of it. They're one of their major cases in the Bureau. They call it also the countrywide. But you were tampering with one of the Bureau's main cases, right? You were obstructing justice for the cartel, right? And where you went up and told them that I called the hotline and you acted like a crazy occult person, that now you being an FBI agent, where Altman Family Physicians in 2002 documented it was a medication error, medical malpractice and fraud. They documented my medical file. Encouraged me to sue those doctors for 2 years. They documented it repeatedly. And it was proven when I got off the medication I was fine. These people were defrauding me. They were making me sick to rip me off and wanting to do unnecessary brain surgery. It's documented fraud, medical malpractice, medication errors. So, and where they're still talking about it in 18 in front of the cops. So in 18, you knew when they even told the police. So being an FBI agent and it's documented fraud, medical malpractice, and medication errors, you would know that, right? Mm-hmm. And you would also know that I filed insurance fraud charges on medical bills that weren't mine, that some other lady was using my insurance from 1986 to 2003 and a half. My medical records are hers, right? Absolutely, you're an agent, right? So when you went up to Apostolic Church of Barberton and you told them